home services for the elderly being offered by Prompt Home Services. In one sentence, Prompt Home Care Services gave my mother 2 extra bonus years of life.
Wow.
My name is Willie Wokoye.
We know you've experienced firsthand what it means to provide dignified care for a loved one at home. Can you share a bit about your experience with Prompt Home Health?
My mother was dead, so to speak, in November 2022, until a client of yours, Prompt Home, who had just received services from the agency, mentioned the agency to me, and I immediately invited them because my mom came down, with a heavy stroke and was in the hospital, the teaching hospital, in the intensive care unit. Was revived, but remained in a state that required that the agency like Prompt will have to be engaged. And they immediately engaged them, and they sent well-trained, well-groomed, well-bred young nurses to this compound, and they took control of my mom for 2 years.
For families who are unsure about home health care, so what would you say to help them make the right choice? What would be your advice to them?
What I have learned from 2 years of association with Prompt, that geriatrics attention is something that requires specialized skill, and this specialized skill is what they brought here, in the nurses that were resident here. The difference between life and death is okay primarily in the medications, but more importantly in the handling, in the other care that I have observed that these nurses brought in here. My mom's vitals were measured on a regular basis, her medications on a very, very regular basis. But more importantly, I know from Prompt that the elderly people that were in the state that my mom was could eat anything. But the difference is, when do they eat it? In what form do they eat it? In what quantity do they eat it? What is the ambience? How does the handler relate with the patient? These are some of the soft skills that I noticed that they applied. And they kept my mom resonating with them, bonding with her, she bonding with them, and she lived. And that is what I am recommending to everyone that is of means of priority, means of value. People who, if you value God's injustice,